What's your favorite scary movie?
Not this.
KJ,
Huh?
it's time for the Scary Horror Show.
Let's get it.
Yo, what up, Dead Ice? It's your boy KJ.
And your girl Crystal.
Scary Horror Show.
What's up, y'all?
We're coming live from the Horror Cave to do the review on Scream. Which one is it this time?
6.
Scream 6.
Yes.
I had to say that because last one they did, Scream 5, they just called it Scream. So they actually went with the 6 on this one.
They had to, probably.
So we're going to jump right into this review. Crystal, why don't you tell us how it starts off?
It starts off with the two sisters, Sam and Tara Carpenter, and they're in New York. So apparently we've time jumped. I'm not sure how much time, because the high school kids are now in college. So I didn't know they were seniors in the first movie, or 5. So I guess they were seniors, they graduated, they've gone off to college, and they're still kind of in a tight little circle together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Sam and Tara, the sisters, and then their friends that survived also from 5, Mindy, the twins, and Chad. So they're all in New York together, going to the same school. Sam's not in school, but Tara is there, but she's protecting and watching over her sister. So they all kind of live together or nearby.
Okay. And as you know, the main character, the older sister, what's her name?
Her name is Samantha.
Samantha is the daughter of the original serial killer, Billy Loomis.
Right.
So they tie that in very well. Now, being that it's in New York, this is the first time they've been in this city. It kind of takes on I guess, I don't know what you want to say, maybe a Jason Takes Manhattan vibe, where it's like, you see Ghostface on the subway, see Ghostface in the bodegas. So, it's kind of a New York feel. It leads to some interesting kills.
Right.
This movie, I don't want to trash it. It was a solid movie, but I have Scream up here, and this just kind of didn't meet their expectations. So like I said, I don't want to trash it. We're just going to get into, some non-spoiler reviews. Like I said, they take them through college. They do have the return of some legacy characters, or actually a legacy character.
Right.
Which was?
Gail Weathers.
Notably, Sidney Prescott is missing.
Right.
Sidney Prescott is probably the ultimate final girl.
Yes.
Maybe right behind Jamie Lee Curtis.
Right.
But to replace Sidney, they brought back another legacy character that I thought was dead.
Me too.
But, she's not. She came back. We're not going to tell you how she came back, but it was very interesting how she came back.
Yes.
So
You're talking about Kirby, the blonde.
Yeah.
Played by Hayden Panettiere. She's so pretty.
Man, she knows her name because I did not know her name. I call her the cheerleader from
I
Heroes.
remember that, yes.
But no, so she played an interesting character. Now my main gripe about this movie, actually, you know what? Before I get into that, we're gonna get into kill count. So we're just gonna get into just a lot of other things. So kill count. First, how do you feel this kill count was compared to all the other Scream movies?
Now the kill count.
Kill count.
A little low.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
A little low, but some of the scenes were elaborate though.
Yeah.
So good kill scenes, got a little creative.
Yeah.
The best you can with a knife. But the count number was low.
Yeah, definitely. Now I will say this about this movie. The two characters, the two twins, which ended up being Randy's niece and nephew, they kind of stole the scenes in this movie. The niece was very good. The nephew was very good.
Yes.
It was very.
I like them.
They made kind of like a good team, just as far as the whodunit trope that Randy brought to Scream.
Yes, they're like their uncle in so many ways with that.
So they just kind of continued that trope, so that was good. Now, the acting was good. The two main characters, the sisters, they were great.
Yes, I like them.
They were very brave. They grew in their characters. Right. They grew in their relationship.
Yes.
Now we're gonna go on to the negative. The part that kind of annoyed me about this movie is kind of, I don't want to say it's like the Fast and Furious of the Scream franchise, because there are people that got shot, people that got stabbed multiple times in one scene. You think they're dead, next minute they're walking around. So I'm just like, it was just the unbelievability factor wasn't there for me.
Right.
I mean, it was just unbelievable. Some of the whole just attacks and surviving the attacks. So.
Yes, a little soft when it comes to that. You know, if you're gonna kill somebody, kill them.
Yeah, just
don't be afraid to lose some characters, just like Walking Dead.
Yeah. And another negative about this, and we're not gonna spoil it for you, but the end reveal of the killer wasn't what I wanted. It just didn't make sense to me. It just kind of just didn't go with the whole trope of the whole Scream thing. So
it seemed a little bit of a reach, a little bit. I mean, I could kind of see it.
A little bit of a reach.
I could kind of see it, but you know, I was like, when I kind of almost had my suspicions of who it was. So they do try to twist it a little bit at the end.
Yeah, you know, Crystal's good at figuring out who the killers are and stuff.
So I had my idea a little bit, so I was like halfway right. So
I had no clues, but when I found out, I'm just like, really, this is where we're going with this. So I didn't like that. As far as it being in the new city, again, as I said, that was pretty good. So I like that.
I wasn't excited about that at first, but it wasn't too bad though.
Yeah. Like I said, it takes kind of a Jason Goes to Manhattan vibe.
And while you say that, there's a scene at the beginning of the movie where they show someone watching a movie on TV, and it was actually Jason Takes Manhattan, which I thought was funny.
Boom, there you go.
Symbolism, because we were in New York, I guess.
Yeah. So we are not gonna hold you. We're gonna give our final scores, and I'm gonna give one last final thought. Crystal, do you want to go first?
I'll let you go first.
Okay. So again, as I said, Scream has really, really been high on my list of horror movies. This one not so much, but because it's Scream, I'm not gonna completely diss it. So I'm just gonna say it's average. So I can't go higher than 2.5. Just the unbelievability of the character surviving that we thought had gotten killed, and just the sheer ridiculousness of the final reveal of the killers. You never know, because this is Scream. It's gonna go 2.5. That's as high as I can go. Crystal, what's your score?
Well, actually, surprised I gave it the same score, about 2.5 knives. You know, the ending, I was expecting a little more when the killer was revealed. And then just the motive behind it, it was a little bit, almost felt like it was a little bit pushed, a little bit like, okay, really?
It was a definite reach.
So it was like a reach to try to, okay, this is who Kill's gonna be. So, it's a lot of back and forth, or, finger pointing the whole movie, and then you're like, okay. I do like the characters though, the sisters, Sam and Tara, they're bonding together. They're friends, Mindy and Chad. So just their dynamic together. I really liked how they're bonded and growing since they survived that massacre from Scream, the last Scream. So I do like that aspect. But as far as kills, not enough body counts for me. And, let's just do better next time, hopefully. And then, of course, my girl wasn't in it, Sidney Prescott, and I understand why. But hopefully, maybe they can work things out. If they do another one, and she can come back. I feel like that has a lot to do with it too. The energy just wasn't there because the final girl wasn't in the movie as well.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna take a different road than Crystal. I don't feel like this movie needed Neve Campbell. I feel like it could have been strong enough on its own, but just the whole unbelievability of some of the survivals of the potential victims, and just the final reveal of the killer just was not there for me.
I think they did a little better on that aspect. Maybe we definitely would have noticed.
Yeah, because I enjoyed the movie other than those two things. So
it wasn't that bad. Just we're rating on horror. I need more scares. I need more jumps. I need more kills.
Yeah, and there it is, guys. 2.5 across the board. Yeah. So join us next time. Until then, like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Follow us at Scary Horror Show across the board. And this is your boy KJ.
And your girl Crystal.
Scary Horror Show.
.com.
Peace.
Holla.